Morning. This is the first planting in the plot. The first sticks are beans, and there's going to be another row of beans, another one, and the last two are going to be potatoes. So I'm just going to dig a bit of a trench and then go and get the seed potatoes, which is very late for this time of year, but I'm just hoping that we can do something. But the whole plot's late really, but it's always worth trying. That's not too bad, so we'll just go and get the seed potatoes. You see we've got two trenches there, looking quite nice, and I just need breaking out and put the potatoes in and cover them up. So let's go and get them. These are chitting potatoes, which have gone very leggy. If I pull one out, there, you can see that they're growing well, but those are rather too far, and it's rather late in the season. But we're going to put them in, seeing this is the first opportunity we've had with this new plot, and let's see what happens. It'll be interesting. So let's get them in the ground. So the potatoes are in. I just need to give them a bit of watering later, and slowly the ridge in the centre will slowly go over the potatoes as they grow. So it'll be interesting to see how they work this year, seeing they've rather chitted rather long shoots, but it's worth a go. big day has arrived. I was planning to get these planted this morning, but it is now 7 o'clock in the evening. But better late than never. And this is what we plan to plant tonight. We've got some runner beans. These are looking good. Got some sunflowers, which are not too bad. And quite a lot of sweet corn. All looking quite good. Got gourds. And we've got a pot of sweet potatoes to see what happens with those. Never grown them before, so we'll give them a go. So we've got the sticks in and we're starting to make some holes ready for putting the beans in. And the reason we've dug the holes on the inside is that when they grow and we're weeding, the hoeing doesn't cut the roots off. So let's get going. Morning. We've got most of the vegetables now in the veg plot, so I'll just give you a bit of a walk around just to show you what we've been up to this last few days. I'll just turn you around. This is the retaining wall, which we've started to find levels and needs a bit more digging and sorting, but overall it's not too bad. Hopefully have some railway sleepers delivered in the next week or two. Obviously got to dig this stump out. It's rather big. It's the main one that's in the way, but also there's quite a bit of digging down the far end here. Need to go down probably at least another foot, which is a shame the digger driver didn't do a little bit deeper on that. Still, we have another bonfire that seems to be collecting just full of roots and rubbish, so we're sorting that out. And regarding the veg plot, we've put an electric fence up. Here it is. It works all the way around. Hopefully they can't get in. And I've got it running on a car battery at the moment with a little solar panel. It's you can see it clicking away there. Put that back on. Made a very sophisticated door to get in so I don't get electrocuted. Cost a lot of money, that. Our first row of peas, but nothing's happened. They've been in about 4 days. Then we've got our sweet corn. No, we haven't. These are sunflowers. Yes, these are all sunflowers in that corn. Then we've got another row of peas growing, and then these are the potatoes, which all need to be ridged up again. And then we've got a couple of gourds down here, and the rest of those are sweet corn, which look quite nice at the moment. And this last row is our beans, which are looking very nice. So overall, I'm very pleased with it. Just hope we can keep the rabbits out and the birds don't do any damage to it. But it's our first year, so if we weren't expecting anything, and some things are a little late getting in, so we just have to hope. But it's worth trying.